Next, I'd like to welcome to the stage our valedictorian, Carlo Franco, who will present the 2013 class address.
Good evening, everybody, and I would once again, on behalf of the graduating class of 2013 from Humble High School, like to welcome you all to our graduation ceremony. I would first like to say that I am truly honored and proud to be up here speaking on behalf of this great senior class. Throughout the years, I've really built some great friendships, and best of all, homework helpers. I would just like to recognize one person in particular who has the second highest cumulative GPA right under yours truly, and definitely deserves some respect for excelling during her high school career, Mia Cullington. Not to mention all the people in the top 10 who also deserve some respect, said best by LaWanza Montgomery. You guys have truly been an instrumental part of my high school career, and I too thank you guys tremendously. While I'm up here thanking people, I definitely have not forgot about my parents. If it wasn't for you guys, I would not be up here today. You guys have shown me the right way and have encouraged me to excel. You guys are my motivation. Please note that I am trying to keep it as formal as possible, but I'm not exactly sure how well that's going to play out. Administration, teachers, parents, grandparents, uncles, aunts, siblings, cousins, and if I missed anybody, I do apologize, because there's no possible way we could have done all this without you. We started from the bottom, now we're here. In other words, we've made it through 13 years of schooling, and you know, some of us here may have been through a couple more years than that, but that's okay, because we made it. All of us here wearing our caps and gowns will soon hear our names called by either Ms. LW or Ms. Hansen, hear an eruption of cheering from the audience, shake a couple of hands, and receive our diplomas, something that we've all worked so hard to achieve. Not only does 13 years of schooling sound like a lot, it has been a lot. But knowing our very outspoken, dedicated, and prone to be successful senior class, might I mention the best senior class Humble High School has ever graduated. Most of us must not have thought it's been enough, because, myself included, will continue to pursue a higher level of education, gaining a greater level of knowledge that will aid us with the ability to become successful. Whoever said that your senior year is supposed to be filled with an easy schedule? I know that my friends and I have many of late night paper writing sessions discussing how happy we were to see that we had procrastinated once again. These discussions often happen on closed or invite-only Facebook groups. That way, no teachers might accidentally come across us potentially talking about them or their very beneficial assignment that we may or may not have agreed with. And there was only one incident that we know of, that was junior year. We all got past it, and there's that. But all in all, the hard work of senior year has paid off for those of us who took advantage of it. Free college credit is the best college credit. It was all worth it. I've heard many times before that the valedictorian speech is never remembered and everyone just can't wait for it to be over. I know by being at many other graduations that this is often the case. I am going to try to keep you guys from falling asleep by throwing in some jokes, a couple of rhymes, and a little bit of entertainment. I'll be using a couple of quotes from some songs and some poems, including Drake, as we already heard, Vitamin C, Travis McCoy, R. Kelly, Robert Frost, Boyz II Men, and last but not least, the notorious B.I.G. Through this, I will share a little bit of advice, not to mention a couple of valuable messages that I've been living by and will continue to live with as a part of me. So, here it goes. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be the same people that used to wear diapers, get carried around and fed by our parents, get in arguments with siblings, friends, graduated kindergarten, graduated middle school, and now, ultimately, graduating high school. Including everything we did in between, we will still be the same person, and there is no changing that. Every single decision you made in your past may not affect your future tremendously, but the way you were raised, the way you carry yourself, and the way you respect yourself will stay with you forever. Don't ever forget where you came from. Take every good or bad experience in your life and learn from it. Your community will always have your back. Just like I love my family and my real friends, they'll have your back. By attending school at Humboldt, you will forever be a part of the Humboldt High School on the west side of St. Paul's community. Community is the greatest thing. Having everybody on your side is one thing nobody can take away from you, but only you can take away from yourself. I would strongly recommend everyone to stay in touch with your community because you may never know when you will really need them. And better yet, they might need you. Don't forget, sing as though we want to be a billionaire so freaking bad. To give back to your community. Volunteer and be as active as much as possible. I wouldn't trade growing up on the west side for anything. Just like I love my family and friends, like I said before, I love the west side community and will be a strong part of it forever. And as we go on next year to college or on our own paths, just don't forget where you came from. I used to think that I could not go on, and life was nothing but a road less traveled. Some used to think it was all a dream, but this dream is quickly becoming a reality for my fellow classmates and I. We did it. We're here. We're graduating. By growing up in different or difficult situations, many people sitting here right now in their caps and gowns are breaking a stereotype or doing something that they were not supposed to do. And everyone here deserves some respect and should be very proud. This is a huge accomplishment. I can guarantee you everyone in this room has been criticized for making a decision when two roads diverged. This diploma is dedicated to all the teachers and people that told us we never amount to nothing. We are the world's greatest. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. When we think about it today, we may not really realize what has just happened, and it may take a while to sink in. We are finished. There is nobody that can force us to go to school anymore, nobody to make sure we do our work, nobody to guide us completely. Granted, we still have our parents, and I know I do, but we are adults, and every decision we make will be accounted to us, and only us. Just something to think about. But as much as everyone here says, I'm so glad I'm done with this school, and I'm so glad we're done. As much as you say this now, you really will miss this school. Being here for the last 4 years, and some of you 6 years, you've grown accustomed to Mr. Sadaka's laugh. I mean, all of the things that go on here, and all of your friends you made during your time here. Just think about it. No more 7:30 start time. How about this? No more fantastic school lunch. You guys didn't know I was just kidding, okay? Now, let's just get a little serious for a second. For most of us, no more guaranteed sports. I know that I'm going to miss playing football and watching the girls' basketball team play during the winter, and there's going to be no more seeing the people you've grown up with for the past 4 to 6 years, no more homecoming, no more school dances, no more administration that knows your name, no more free lunch, and last but not least, no more free education. The people that say the best things in life are free are lying. Nothing in life is free, so you better start stacking your chips this summer because college ain't no joke. One, it's expensive. Two, it's expensive. And three, most of us will be on our own, but four, it's gonna be a lot of hard work. But I know we all can do it. Humboldt High School has taught me many things, not just academically, but socially, that cannot be learned anywhere else in the state, maybe even the country. With all the diversity and character Humboldt has, I will truly miss going to school here every day. Thank you again, Humboldt High School. And just one more thing before I take my seat. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Hey, 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 goodbye. Class of 2013, Humboldt High School, and if you don't know, now you know. We out.